Every day and night, every night and day. I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day. I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. We have to tell it and we getting it on. Baby girl, tell me what you wanna do. Yeah, right. We can stuff on the bed, bath and beyond. Baby girl, tell me what you into. Yeah. Cause every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Forever, my lady, like Jodeci. You see your body keep controlling me, and I'm trying to get it popping like it's ecstasy. But your body should stay close to me. We gon' get it poppin', we gon' get it poppin' and soaking wet, fuck around. Got your girls, man, they all upset. Where you at? Where you at? Where you been spending time? Got a man, I always hit you up, but you not around. I be on out of man, I'll hit you up on the phone. I'm head down and pick you up, baby girl, when you all alone. I wanna call you up, but I can't do that shit. Come over here, baby, you the one I'm rolling with. You the one I'm fooling with. I spend the hours, 1,000 flowers and tuna fish. Baby girl, you the only one that I'm dealing with. I swear to God, the MC Hammer cut you too legit. And didn't know that you my mama mia. Baby girl, you picture perfect like the Mona Lisa. Take you out to France, do it a little dance. Telling me that you love me, you posting it on the gram. And didn't know that you my mama mia. Baby girl, you picture perfect like the Mona Lisa. Take you out to France, do it a little dance. Telling me that you love me, you posting it on the gram. Baby girl, I got plans for you. Better yet, I made plans for two. Take your time, let me admire you. And baby girl, we get it poppin' like we supposed to do. We can stop from the stairs, girl, I promise an hour. After we done, we should raise. We can jump in the shower. I'll tell the world that it's yours, baby girl, that is ours. Anything that you need in life, baby, I got you. Baby girl, you the one, boo. Cause you to be the one when time gets tough, I turn to. Girl, I really love and I do admire you. You the one that I need. Baby girl, you the one, boo. Cause you to be the one when time gets tough, I turn to. Girl, I really love and I do admire you. You the one that I need. Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love you.
I'm gon' bite that apple, believe me, I've been searching hard for your love, like a miner digging for gold. And if haters were the ocean, we would stay afloat with the boats. And if you were 4 tires, I would let you ride on my road. If I were your stripper pole, would you work me until I'm rusty and old?
Oh yeah, you my ride or die. Like a diamond we will shine. Baby girl, it's you and I. Baby, I won't leave your side. You my ride or die. Like a diamond we will shine. Baby girl, it's you and I. Baby, I won't leave your side.
Face with angel eyes, you must be heaven sent. Our hearts had a collision and it, mind you, left a dent. This love is meant to happen, girl, it's not an accident. So if you give me your heart, I promise I will represent. You're my pieces, I'm your puzzle. You're my rain, I'm your puddles. You're my...
I need you. I need you.
I don't like to play again for you. I can't lie to you. You know why? Because I won't spend the rest of my life with you. More come here and take it, babe. You will take it too. You know why? Because my way you look good. See your friend said that. I can represent my girl. Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
Love and caring.
Yes, I will.
To love and to rule.
Yes, I will.
Reach up for.
Not too sure.
Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
To love and to rule.
Yes, I will.
Reach up for.
Not too sure.
For the love.
Oh yes, I will marry you. I will pon it for you. If you give me chance, I will cook for you. Now my head, I will carry you. Oh yes, I will marry you. I will pon it for you. If you give me chance, I will cook for you. Now my head, I will carry you.
The day you agree to marry me, now that day your story change. Because I will show you love. I will give you care. I will give you kabagi, give you that chicken head. No flour, sell we can around. I will make you really you. Now that back to you. When you go, you already get a mental sorry. Smile now. You can't hurt me now. You want to kiss me anywhere. Go ahead and kiss me now.
They know that I want you. I can make it without you. Don't beat that can't do the things you not do for me. Baby, can't let me play for you. I want that don't sell like you. Can buy me all the good. Baby, can't let me play for you. I want that don't sell like you. Can buy me all the good. Rub my body, baby. Kiss me in the public. Anytime you're ready, must say do I am ready. Rub my body, baby. Kiss me in the public. Anytime you're ready, must say do I am ready.
Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
Love and care.
Yes, I will.
To love and to hold.
Yes, I will.
Reach up for.
Not too sure.
Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
To love and to hold.
Yes, I will.
Reach up for.
Not too sure.
Oh.
Oh, yes, I will marry you.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
Man to man is.
Oh yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's another wonderful wet, absolutely wet. The rain is falling here in Central Moravia. So wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to yet another edition of the Costa Morning Show. Today is the first day of the month of June. That's July. No, August. My own brave mono. The first day in this month, this month, a lot of great things will happen. We are 70 days to go to the general and presidential elections. I will be giving you the countdown. The countdown to the general and presidential election. I will be providing it for you. We are 70 days to go to the general and presidential election. And we have 4 more days to go to the official launch of campaign in Liberia. So let me say good morning, good afternoon. Yeah, on the 8th, I will be celebrating my birthday on the, there is this recording circulating on social media. Yeah, they say things are falling apart within the Unity Party. Yeah, there is this recording circulating, and we'll play it. We will play that recording, and there's an article also up wherein that's from Nima County. Mr. Johnson, Prince Johnson, expressing his dissatisfaction over the Unity Party supporting or feeding candidates within few districts in Nima County. So he expressed his dissatisfaction in that, they are into a collaboration. So what he thought was that, the Unity Party was not going to feed candidate in the district that they would be feeding candidate in Nima County. So he expressed his dissatisfaction in that. We'll be reading you that article also this morning. So, like I said, it's gonna be a very jam-packed edition of the Costa Show this morning. So we are still anticipating in joining our guys this morning. Josh, please play me some more music. I'm trying to lay my hand on something quickly this morning. Yeah, but I'm up until then. Let me see. Yep. I'm trying to get it. Internet. Gonglo is trying to join us. We hope his internet giving the chance this morning to join in with us. This article is published by Hot Pepper newspaper. Yeah, the Hot Pepper newspaper published this article, and it was on the 31st, which was on yesterday at at exactly 3 p.m. yesterday. The Hot Pepper newspaper published this article. It said tension brews in the Unity Party camp. Prince Johnson's to request UP to withdraw candidates against MDR. Yeah. So it's a long article. It said, Mr. Gunglo, good morning. Welcome. Mr. Gunglo?
Yes.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. Let me welcome you first.
Good morning, Waka. I'm trying to do something here. To just because I'm using my phone. I want to put on do not disturb. Yeah, let's be going out here. I don't want somebody calling me. Then we'll get.
Okay. All right. So this article, like I said, is published by the Hot Pepper newspaper, and it says authoritative sources within the Unity Party (UP) have confirmed that the founder of the Movement for Democracy and Reconstruction (MDR) in Nimba County, Senator Prince Johnson, is not happy with the UP and its external bureau ambassador Joseph Newman Boakai for feeding candidates against the MDR in 3 districts in Nimba County. According to sources, Senator Johnson has requested that the UP withdraw its candidates against the MDR as the decision has not been well received by senators and supporters of the MDR. The preliminary listing of National Elections Commission (NEC) reveals that the UP has put up candidate against the MDR in 3 of the main districts of Nima County. In district number 3, the UP is defeating Morris C. McGill Dumba, and the MDR is feeding Nyeke E. Gay. In district number 8, the UP feeds Duleke Tayo, while MDR is feeding C.S. Mane, and in district number 9, UP is feeding Richie Martinenge Tingme, while the MDR is feeding Ngombe D. Dakbe. So the source informed the Hot Pepper newspaper that Senator Johnson has been quiet but emotional about the decision of the Unity Party to feed Kennedy against the MDR, especially in Nima, and has requested a meeting with the UP Standard Bearer upon his return from the United States of America. In a meeting with the Nima County chairperson of both the Unity Party and the MDR held at Gompa City residence of chairman of the MDR Governing Council, Senator Prince Johnson, on Saturday, July 22nd, 2023, the MDR chairperson Joseph Yongon said his party has lived up to the agreement between the 2 parties to feed candidates against each other in October 10th election. But the Unity Party has acted to the contrary in Nima County. In a face-to-face meeting with the senator, The chairperson of the United Party in Nimba, Nursing Benga, alleged that the vice tenor bearer of the UP, Senator Jeremiah Kun, was the one who insisted that the United Party fee candidates where it is believed their candidates has political strength over their opponents. He claimed that that Senator Kun won. We cannot put our eggs in one basket. He said that they cannot put all of their eggs in one basket. According to an eyewitness who asked for anonymity, the UP chair told the open gathering that Senator Kun only condition is that the MDR and the UP candidates should support JMB ticket. Senator Kun is the current political leader of the MDR, but stand accused of giving financial and material support to two contenders running against Prince Johnson third turn bid. There are several senatorial candidates in Nimba County. They are in Nimba. Roland G. Gore, that's Roland G. Duo, Coalition for Democratic Change, CDC, James D. Halungai, Liberian People's Party, Prince Yomi Johnson, Movement for Democracy and Reconciliation, blah, blah, blah. So, Mr. Gonglo, here we are this morning. The folks from the MDR are saying that, oh, we are not happy with the United Party feeding candidate in 3 districts in Nimba County. They say in district number 3, district number 9, and district number 8. So here we are. If things like that are happening in the United Party and the NDR, what become of the election itself? All of these things, they should have representatives that will represent the parties and make sure that they canvass for Ambassador Boakai and Jeremiah Kun. So now they're falling apart in Nimba County, where they think that Jeremiah Kun and Prince Johnson will overwhelmingly pull out the number to make former Vice President Joseph Yuma Boakai a president of the Republic of Liberia. Now the tension is growing. They are falling apart. They are saying no. The United Party said no. We will feel Canada. We just can put all of our breasts in one basket. Let's try to open up the system wherein if the United Party have candidate in Nimba County, the foreign districts, the 3 districts that they are talking about, district number 3, district number 8, and district number 9 in Nimba County, if the United Party is capable of feeding a candidate there, let it go ahead and feed a candidate. If the MDR is capable of feeding a candidate there, let it go ahead and feed a candidate in even some of these districts, so that we just can put all of our breasts in one basket. In case now we come and say only the MDR should feed a candidate in this district, later on, the people don't vote for the MDR candidates in those districts. What become of the MDR and the United Party? Remember, the CDC is feeding a candidate there. The CPP also feeding candidates in those various districts. So they are saying, here we are now. Mr. Prince Johnson is saying the United Party have to see the need to withdraw their candidates in those districts. In those districts, the United Party don't need to support any candidate. But remember, Mr. Jeremiah Kun, who is the vice tenor bearer of the United Party, going as vice tenor to Joseph Yuma Boakai, is also in support of the United Party feeding a candidate in those districts. So now, my people, here we are. Instead of Mr. Mr. Kun, who is the standard bearer now of the MDR, standing along with Prince Johnson to say yes, the United Party shouldn't fee candidates in those districts. Mr. Kun is saying no. Let us make it an open process. Let's give everybody the chance to participate in the election. If anybody win, that's it. But we just shouldn't stop others, most especially the United Party. We shouldn't stop them from feeding candidates in those districts. Here we are. Here we are, my people. Here we are. The tension is growing in the United Party. And there's also a recording circulating the social media. Yeah. This recording is on social media. And you will hear the voice of Mr. Prince Johnson. Yeah. So today, some of our people then will say, oh, but man, your whole show like about the United Party. Let me say this before I play this recording. When there's a story on the CDC and it's up in the news, I will make it a talking point here. When there's a story on Mr. Alexander Cummings and the CPP and it's up in the news, I will make it a talking point here. So there's nobody is all off the hook on this platform. No. Nobody is off the hook on this platform. So when there's the story on the United Party and Ambassador Boakai, I will make it a talking point here on this platform. Probably some of you guys will say, oh, Boakai is becoming critical on the United Party because of the beef that is between his boss and the United Party. No, people know me here. People know that I can normally say on the show, I don't fight battle for my boss. Mr. Costa told us here, we don't fight any battle for Mr. Costa. He's battle tested and he's capable of fighting his own battle at any point in time. So nobody should say, oh, because I'm flagging this topic today, it's because of the tension that is between my boss and the United Party. No, don't think that. It's a talking point. So I'm making it a talking point here this morning on the show. When there's a talking point on Mr. Alexander Cummings, I will make it another edition here on the show. So this is Mr. Prince Yomi Johnson, Yedugbe Johnson. Let's listen to him, then we'll come and talk about it. Let's listen to. It's a very short clip.
Tell you something. The remark too temperamental, too aggressive, negatively aggressive. Is that the kind of person you want to be under, Mr. Blackheart? When you become vice president, will you not kick Mr. Blackheart to become president tomorrow? Let me just tell you something. The remark too temperamental, too aggressive, negatively aggressive. Is that the kind of person you want to be under, Mr. Blackheart? When you become vice president, will you not kick Mr. Blackheart to become president tomorrow? Let me just tell you something. The remark too temperamental, too aggressive, negatively aggressive. Is that the kind of person you want to be under, Mr. Blackheart? When you become vice president, will you not kick Mr. Blackheart to become president tomorrow?
Okay, so Mr. Johnson was speaking to a local media outlet in Nima County, wherein he said that Mr. Jeremiah Kun is too temperamental. Yeah, you listen to the recording. I'm not the one saying it. He said Mr. Kun is too temperamental, and there is. Let me play it again so you can listen. I don't want you saying, "Oh, I'm the one saying it."
Let me just tell you something. The remark too temperamental, too aggressive, negatively aggressive. Is that the kind of person you want to be under, Mr. Blackheart?
He's too temperamental and aggressive. Is that the type of person that you want to be around, Mr. Boakai? That's the question.
When you become vice president, will you not kick Mr. Blackheart to become president?
When he become vice president, will you not kick Mr. Boakai to become president. Is a recording that is circulating around on social media. I thought it wise to flag it out this morning on the Costa Show. So, and other people may not like it. Other people may not like to hear us talking about this. No. They may not. They feel that, the United Party shouldn't be talked about. And we are headed to elections, though. Every topic that will come out, we'll talk about it. Even Josh Weah today, if he make a statement, the last time Josh Weah went at his party headquarters and bam off other people, we flag it out here. I'm not a supporter of a Josh Weah, and never will I ever be a supporter of Josh Weah, because I know Josh Weah is somebody that that have damaged this country. I will never support Josh Weah, never. But when the talking points come out, we need to look at it. We need to put it under the microscope and flag it out. We don't need to be biased in the process. Not every day we'll come and say Josh Weah. If information come on other people, we'll flag it out. We'll talk about it. You can make your input. Like I said, all you need to do is to be saver in making your input. So here is the voice of Mr. Prince Johnson over the weekend, speaking to a local radio station. And you listen to the article that I read. Mr. Johnson expressed dissatisfaction and frustration in the United Party feeding candidate in 3 districts in Nima County. According to him, when Ambassador Boakai returned to the country, he would need to have a meeting with Ambassador Boakai and the United Party to withdraw their candidates within those 3 districts. District number 8 in Nima County, district number 9 in Nima County, and district number 3. Because there was an agreement signed between the both parties that once this political party already do have a candidate in that district, the other political party shouldn't feed a candidate there. But now, the vice tenor bearer of the United Party, in person of Jeremiah Kuhn, is saying different thing. Even though he's the political leader now of the MDR, he's saying different thing. He's no longer singing the song that Prince Johnson is singing. He's saying, no, let's give everybody the opportunity to participate in these elections. Let's open it up. We shouldn't put our breasts in one basket. Not only the MDR to have a candidate in those districts, let the United Party also have candidate there, because we don't know who may come up victorious in the process. So Mr. Kuhn is saying, let's open it up. Mr. Prince Johnson is saying, no, those districts will be given to the MDR. So those are the word of voice that are emerging within the Unity Party and the MDR. So you don't want us to make this as a talking point because you are a supporter of the MDR. You don't want us to make this as a talking point because you are a supporter of the Unity Party. But you want us to talk about it when it is happening to the Congress for Democratic Change and the MPP. You want us to make it a talking point when it's happening to the Alternative National Congress and the Liberty Party. But you don't want us to talk about it when it's happening to the Unity Party and the MDR. Don't be biased. We are heading to elections. We are a few days to the campaign. There will be a lot of things happening. This statement came up just because the National Elections Commission just yesterday published the listing of candidates that are participating in various districts across the country. Yes, it was yesterday that the National Electoral Commission put up the listing of candidates that are participating in various districts across Liberia. So this is the tension that is brewing in the MDR and the Unity Party. The word of voice. You know, these things happen. These things happen. And you may dislike what's happening. You may think that oh, as we head to the elections, people will make up stories. People will come up with some some things to thin your character, to make it look like, oh, you are not capable of being that presidential candidate. You are not capable of being that senatorial candidate. But we all need to be mindful. We all need to be mindful. As we head to the elections, the CPP, the ANC, the CDC, there will be tensions. The last time within the CDC, there was huge tension within the CDC, wherein the MPP party chair in James Barney, who's now a strong supporter of Ambassador Boakai, expressed dissatisfaction over some things that were happening within the NPP. And he said, no, with the way things are going, I don't think I can be with the CDC any longer. I don't think I can support the CDC any longer because, according to him, the CDC had failed the Liberian people. And we flag it here on the Costa Show. We talk about it. So with what's happening within the MDR and the Unity Party, there is need that we talk about it also. There is need. Nobody's going to restrict us on what to discuss or what not to discuss on the show. No. Nobody's going to do that. So we thought it wise in flagging it this morning. The recording is up. And there is also a need for them to handle things with care. If you think that you are going to unseat Josh Weir with all of the noise that are coming up in the opposition, you think you are going to unseat a man like Josh Weir, even though I don't support him, but he still have his base, though. Yeah. I don't support Weir, but Weir still do have his base. And he's playing his political game well, because the noise that is within the opposition bloc, don't you think the city administration is using funnels to influence some of the political actors? Don't you think so? Behind the scene? Don't you think? They are playing their cards well. The CDC playing her card well. These days, the opposition, Unity Party, the CPP, the coalition, the collaborative political party, the LPP, you can no longer see them talking about. You can no longer see them talking about CDC. No, they are no longer engaging the CDC to tell the Liberian people how miserably the CDC have failed as a government. What they are doing, they are taking their time and energy fighting each other. And that's what Josh Weah won. That's what Samuel Twe won. That's what Nathaniel McGill, the Koji, that's what they won. For you guys to let go of your ambition and focus on fighting each other. If you let me just ask you, what Costa have to lose when you fight him? Should Costa be the target here? Should Costa be, last time when over the weekend, I saw you guys going back and forth with Costa. I was like, should Costa be the target right now for the Unity Party? Should he be? Absolutely not. Your time and energy that you are taking to fight him, use that time and energy and canvas for Ambassador Boakai, please. I'll see you going back and forth on social media. The man said that he's no longer supporting you. It says, right. Move on. Move on. They say one cent can make noise. Oh. No. 1 cent can make noise. If the man post, you go there, you post. The man talk, you talk. La man get nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing. Who have something to lose here? Mr. Alexander Comey do have something to lose. Mr. Ambassador Baka do have something to lose. Focus your time and energy in canvassing for your presidential candidate. The last time I said this, and I will always say it. You guys are being distracted. You guys are being distracted. And if you fall for it, that's it. That's it. If you fall for it. So, this recording came out. Mr. Kun think that because he's the political leader of the MDR, he's the final decision maker now in the MDR. That's what he think. Because he's been selected by Ambassador Boakai, he feels now that he's the top 20. That's what Mr. Kun think. But he forgetting to know who made him. The person that made him is no one else but Prince Y. Johnson. So if you start fighting Prince Johnson, Mr. Kun, I don't think you need to go that route. I don't think so. You need to go that route. But who knows? Somebody may say it's a political tactic that they are playing because the Americans are saying that nobody should do business with a sanctioned official. So probably they are using this means to make it appear that, I, Jeremiah Kun, will not fall for anything that will come from Prince Johnson. It's probably maybe a political tactic also. Who knows? So like I said, politics is a very dirty game. Absolutely dirty. Who knows if they are playing a political game? Who knows if it's a political game? You may be a supporter, you may think that what I'm saying here is not serious. It's serious. Let me tell you, we do have people, we reach out to people reach out to us every blessing day. with the trending issues. With the trending issues. People do reach out to us with it. You think we'll just come and make up story here? We'll not come and make up story. No. What we are talking about, it was published in a newspaper and it was confirmed. You know, I will not come and sit down and bar mouth Ambassador Boakai. I will not come and sit down and bar mouth Mr. Kuhn. No. I don't just fall for any funny things. But it was confirmed by somebody that there is a tension between them. And there is need that they work up that tension as we head to the election. We just few months, few days, few weeks to the election. They will still have tension. We are seeing all of these things coming up. It's not okay for the opposition bloc. It's not okay for the Unity Party. Let's see if we can get Mr. Gunglo. Mr. Gunglo, welcome back.
Yeah, I don't know what is happening. I've been struggling. I will reach sometime will just call and say, oh, this is not your fault. The error is not your fault. That's the message I will come. But I don't know. Anytime the rain picks up like that, and I have like 90 gig I pay for, I got so much, you know. Say I can connect. By the way, I know you said much. I didn't listen to you, but I did read a paper from hot paper. Hot pepper, right?
Hot pepper
I did read a paper. I think, yeah. So, but did you also play the audio?
Yes, I did. I played the audio already.
Oh, okay. That's great. At least our listeners had, they were given the opportunity to listen to the reading as well as the audio. But I actually got off the line this morning from Nimba. I spoke with like 3 different persons. Senator Johnson, actually, I mean, everybody, there was different show this morning in Ganto and in Sanugule, and everybody was kind of rebuking him that that's what he does. They believe that he's probably in a Biden negotiation already with President Weah to get some money. So those recordings are deliberate, intentional to pressure Kun to give him more money, or else he's going to go back to the CDC. This is the information I'm getting from sources around Senator Johnson. So, in fact, there is additional information that is coming up. There is an audio that is going to be played tomorrow also on Voice of Grandpa. And I understand that recording is even going to be much more vivid. It's actually going to go much more deeper than the Hot FM and the audio, what he said on audio. So, but I'm not surprised that
Mr. Gunglo, your line gone bad again. Your line gone bad again. I don't know from your end. It may way in fender. So the internet in that particular area is terrible. Yeah. The internet in that area is totally terrible. So as you were saying, there are a lot of recording coming up, and when it come up, we will share with the Liberian people and make them know that this is what happening in the Unity Party and the MDR. So it's a talking point, and we thought it wise to flag it out this morning. Some may say that it's a propaganda being used in getting the Unity Party folks to go against each other. It's a propaganda being used by the Coalition for Democratic Change to make it look like, oh, there's a huge confusion between the the MDR political leader Jeremiah Kuhn and the godfather of the MDR, Prince Ward Johnson. So all of these things are coming up from the MDR. Oh my people, as we head to the elections, a lot of things will be up here, and beginning this weekend, expect lots of things to be out in the public. Lots of recordings. The propaganda arm of every political party should start preparing themselves to defend their political base. Have a strong propaganda team that will be waiting to trash anything that will come out. Yes. Both home and abroad. Yeah, yesterday I like the fact that some Unity Party, a guy from the Unity Party said they are ready. They are ready both home and abroad. Anybody that bring any recording that is not true about the former vice president, or that want to bring a propaganda that is not true about the former vice president, they will trash it. And that's good. That's it. You have to fight for yourself. That's like the CDC doing also, to defend everything that goes wrong with the government. They will say, yeah, President Weah is the best. They will say, yes, President Weah is the best president. President Weah is the best president ever in the history of Liberia. That's what the seditions will say. And they are doing everything possible to maintain the presidency. So we'll open the phone lines this morning on 0770-102-102-86-010383 or 555-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231-888-624-171. You listen to the recording that I play here this morning. Prince Johnson expressing his dissatisfaction in the vice presidential candidate Jeremiah Kuhn, saying a lot of things about Mr. Kuhn, and also an article that was published by that's the Hot Pepper newspaper, saying that Mr. Johnson is being frustrated, and he want to have a meeting with the former vice president, Ambassador Joseph Newman Boakai, about candidates that have been fair in the in various districts in Nima County. So we are opening the phone lines now on 0770-102-102-86-010383, 555-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231-888-624-171. Yeah, once again, +231-888-624-171. Call in and be a part of the conversation. Probably you have a different thought about this that you want to be a part of. Let's take Frank Gibson. Frank Gibson is a strong sedition. Let's take Mr. Gibson. Frank Gibson, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning to the people of Liberia. My name is Frank Gibson. I call from Paris.
Frank, which means are you calling me today?
I'm calling you on the WhatsApp.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Go ahead. You are live.
Thank you very much, brother. Thank you for putting my call through. I'm not dwelling much on the recording. I just want to speak a little bit of the Hot Pepper newspaper release.
Yeah.
Today, people are challenging the Hot Pepper release because it is on the Unity Party. But when the Hot Pepper release at the time of the 16 billion story, everybody believed that story. Everybody said that story was true. And this is how the politics works in Liberia. And the Hot Pepper was the one that released the story of the missing of the 16 billion Liberian that are in Liberia. And people all around the world, Unity Party, people carry that story to be a true. Today, people are challenging that story for the Hot Pepper newspaper.
Frank Gibson, you, by that time, you never believed that story. So why are you believing the other story today? When a Hot Pepper, Frank, when a Hot Pepper newspaper came up with that story, you in person, you deny, you said it was not true, but now you are believing this other one that is coming from the hot pepper newspaper, Frank.
First of all, because I have not said here that the story from the hot pepper newspaper is true. I have not said that yet. On the issue of the 16 billion, there were investigation carried on inside Liberia and outside Liberia, and it was confirmed that no 16 billion was missing. So because of that, I believe that no 16 billion was missing, and now that investigation was carried on by the Americans, whom the Liberian people so believe, they so trust. I do trust the United States of America. I don't believe in the sincerity of the United States of America. So I don't believe any truth coming out of the United States of America. Okay. So based on that, I know that. Now, what I just want to say about Jeremiah Cole and the United Party feeling, the MDRO and the United Party feeling candidates in Nima County. Prince Johnson is no more the political leader of the MDRO. Prince Johnson had no strong say in the MDRO. Jeremiah Cole is the political leader of the MDRO, and he is doing what best he wants to do. There are information around, and that are sent to be corrected, that Jeremiah Cole was to be with the vice president in America on this trip, but he was denied visa. I don't know how true is that story. I stand to be corrected on that.
All right.
Now, Jeremiah Cole, to conclude, Buckeye, Jeremiah Cole is playing a very dirty game with the United Party. Jeremiah Cole is supporting Canada in the district elections. He's saying that no, he's not the one that's doing it. But he's supporting his son to run against Yeke Koluba. Okay. Jeremiah Cole is doing the same thing in Nima County. So now, what I will tell you is that Prince Johnson has played his card, and he's going to be the lowest voice in Nima County, making Jeremiah Cole the political leader. He got no say. His influence on Joseph.
Okay, thank you so much, Frank Gibson, for making. You see, that's that the last time when they see newspaper came up with the 16 billion story, they see men that just living in land. They Frank Gibson man, he said that paper was fake. The paper was misleading the public because he's a CDC supporter. So now Frank Gibson wants us to believe what is coming from the hot pepper newspaper. That's the politics that is in Liberia. That's the politics that is in Liberia. You see? Everybody defending their own side of the story. Everybody wants to make sure that their presidential or vice presidential candidate is being seen as the best. Let's take this person here quickly. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. It's been a long time.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, I'm sorry I spoke about it in India.
Welcome.
Yeah, I listened to the recording, and to be honest, I'm a supporter of Ambassador Kwaka, but I think that's fair to the NDR. There is an in-house pride. These things should be coming to the public. I think we need to resolve it. And quickly to the issue of Costa. You see, like you said, this is a democratic process. You are free to associate and disassociate. But then, in association now, if you want to attack on food candidates like that, do we all support the Costa, but at this time, you feel that the decision you want to take or the decision you have already taken is not in the best interest of Liberia. That's a decision. I'm not going to beat on you for that. But then, if you want to come with too much fire, all the food candidates, they're going to pull out propaganda team that would not want to sit down and like tell their candidate to report. They will come all in defense school. So we are just begging for the Costa to disengage, talking about the social media insult and other things. And that is just focus on what just really desire to go. That's the story. It's a democratic process now. We believe in it, but for now, we believe that Liberia needs to be rescued. Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much. Now take another person on this line. Good morning. Your name, where joining us from?
Good morning, Bonkai. My name is Dennis. I call you from China.
Welcome, Stanley.
Thank you for the show this morning. Thank you for the show this morning. Bonkai, that recording, the recording is a whole recording. They are just using it for propaganda. So you should know that before every candidate can be filled, they both parties, they sit, they discuss on everything. Everything will agree upon everything that is going. Prince Johnson is aware of it. If Prince Johnson have a disagreement, he will not be standing with the rescue train senator yesterday. So just to let you know that nothing is wrong. The train is on course. So all of these things you see in the news It's propaganda. Know that we are already into the times of campaign. So there are a lot of things that will come up. People will use old recording, presenting it like a new recording. So the senator is not in that direction.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's your side of the story. Let's take this person. Good morning. Your name is joining us from?
Hey, Braga. My name is Fidel Skule. I'm calling from Ganton City, Nima County.
Yeah, welcome, Fidel.
Thank you for your show this morning. That's certain thing I wanted to bring to people's attention.
Mm-hmm.
Pertaining to that recording and the information from that hot pepper newspaper, all is false and misleading. Nowhere your Union Party feeling in Kennedy, I think that MD, our feeling Kennedy, I challenge any of their newspaper or publisher to come here and come with that information. And to the recordings, they need Jeremiah Kwaku is not getting that kind of character. If the people want to care on propaganda, let them investigate who is the person before you come up with such a propaganda. Nowhere from the time Jeremiah Kwaku was born in the Nimagande up to today, nowhere I hear somebody that can ask you for something before somebody will say arrogant.
Hello?
So that all the other information are false and misleading.
Listener, hello?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you know any Morris say McGill Doma in Nima County District number 3?
That one say now they are all propaganda they are bringing up. It's not that information is false. That one say I challenge.
Hello, I ask you a very simple question. Is yes or no?
I know anybody that.
You don't know anybody that they call Morris say McGill? Who's
no.
Who's contesting?
Well, where you live?
Who contesting in District number 3, Nima County?
The people that contesting District number 3, Nima County, that all needs is very strange to me.
Okay, do you know any Martinenge Tinkpa? Is he?
Yeah, I know. Former internal minister.
So is he contesting in Nima County?
In Madrid, contesting, I can't tell in district now. I can't tell, but I know who else contesting now in district now.
Yes,
he's contesting. I can't tell.
Yes, he's contesting in Nima County District number 9 and on the Unity Party ticket.
Yeah.
And MDR do have a candidate there also.
But if a MDR have a candidate in district number 9, then I hearing it. But if mathematics are contesting, they don't want to, then now I hearing it. So these are the information. Sometimes when you get it, you're funnel. People when I just get information, then they wrong with it. That information, the help people get, I challenge them. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
That my normal money is Fidel School, I live in Ghana. I challenge them.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I only asked a few questions. You said the first name you don't know, but the second name you know. Martinenge Timber, yes, he's contesting on the Unity Party ticket. And these are the names according to the source. The name that came up from the National Elections Commission reveals that the UP has put up a candidate against MDR three districts. District number 3, the UP is feeding Morris C. McGill, and the MDR is feeding Nyeka E. Gay. In district number 8, the UP is feeding Dulake Tayo, while the MDR is feeding C. S. Mane. And in district number 9, the UP is feeding Richard Martinenke Timmer, while the MDR is feeding Gombe O Depa. So those are the names in the district, the foreign district. So if the National Elections Commission can put it out there, you say that what we are saying here is lie, then it means that the National Elections Commission is lying. So we should be looking at that. This is coming from the National Elections Commission. Let's take this person here on this line. Good morning. Your name is joining us from?
Yeah, good morning, Waka. My name is J. Kidowi Alexander Tota.
Welcome. You are live.
Can you hear me?
You are live on the show. Go ahead. You are live.
Yeah, before I go into the issue, the country, you live in Nima, but you're not on top of the information. Mm-hmm. The fact that remains is that the people that need a death call, there are people who need are listed already on the Election Commission website. So the man is not on top of the information. So these are the people sometimes that we misinform the community developed in Nimas and in the community, all the party is not contested. The mayor is not even gone. The election commission, the website, the chair at the well of those names, are there. But back to the issue, or broadcast, Frank Johnson is a de facto political leader in the NDR, and he feels that he can control Jeremiah, the remote control. And Jeremiah said that if you watch Spoon FM when Jeremiah was picked by Joseph Walker, a first time appearing on the Spoon FM, they said no one wants to associate themselves with sanction official when the American post sanction on you. Go and watch that recording. So from that point, I know that Jeremiah is somebody that when you say something, it means it. Frank Johnson feels that because he found out the NPR, he can control Jeremiah. And this is the beginning of the conflict within the NPR and the Unity Party. We predicted the ticket. We said that the ticket is a dinner ticket. Frank Johnson are still on the presidency. He wants to use our Jeremiah and Barker ticket to get to the presidency. That's what he's trying to do. But Jeremiah is playing a very smart game. He don't want for Frank Johnson to even come close to him.
Okay.
That's the reason why I'm trying to disinstall some of those things that ain't no Frank Johnson trying to do. People that NPR putting like this way, it was intentional.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's take somebody from this other line here. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, my friend and brother Baka Kamara.
Your name, where you joining us from?
This is Daniel Guinea Kakwa from the All Liberian Party, Bon County.
Welcome, sir. You are live on the show.
Thank you. Look, CDC, that cheap propaganda will be dead on the arrival. That recording over 1 year ago, that the recording there. So they come here and try to do something. Who will take you guys? Who will take them serious? But look, but let me tell you something. That's why you are saying we are in a political season, right? Expect people to bring up false stories. They did about to my son when we were in the election 2017. They went and bring a fake recording and lied to the message. It's time for Masonic Class to rule. We shall say it was lies. That's a cheap propaganda. It will be dead on the arrival. That is look at they don't need to tell the people to vote for them. They have damaged the country. What did they get to tell the people? You come and tell people say I will bring road for you in Nigeria because for you say Ghana. I don't know what kind of story that you bring. Cheap or hold on, cheap or damage. And which of the cheap now they bring in. So they out. That is constantly everything. They get paid all the media. Me, I know they can try our Rule FM. They wasting their time. You can go around. You can try it.
Okay.
So thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much for calling in. The phone lines are open. +231 888 You may say the recording is false. You may say front page. I mean, say hot pepper is fake, but you may not say the names that are emerging for the representative position in Nima County are false. They are on the website. They are on the National Elections Commission. Go there. Go and verify. Then you will know what I'm talking, if it is true or not. They are all contesting against each other in Nima County. And it shouldn't be that there was an agreement signed. There was an agreement signed that when the MTR is putting up a candidate, the United Party shouldn't. When the United Party is putting up a candidate in a district, the MTR shouldn't put up a candidate. So why now? So now yesterday, the National Elections Commission came up with the listing of candidates in various districts in Liberia. And we saw the names in district number 8, district number 9, and district number 3 in Nima County. Let's take this other person on the line. Good morning. Your name is joining us from?
Morning, brother, and good morning to the listening audience. My name is Amar Mohamed Kumar, and I joined this morning from the Nation Committee. What I take you for the discussion this morning. These are some of the things we have issues with Liberians. And it is technical the focuses of Liberians. If you are hearing pre-judging today and you're standing defending pre-judging today and you're looking in the face of Judge Weir who does not make a judgment for pre-judging, then it clearly shows that you don't really want change. You say that it is not true. And the NC is saying that it is true. The Rescue Mission has 2 tenants, rather. They have 2 tenants, one from the NDR and one from the Unity Party. It is kind of confirmed. I also have the document here. I will forward the document. So what do the Rescue Mission followers have to justify? If they really want one of the things in information dissemination, when somebody says something it is important that you do your follow-up. But don't just come on a national platform and just can sit down some panel and say that lie. And the voice recording, it is clear that indeed Pre-White Johnson exposed Jamaica before even declaring Jamaica as the vice running mate. These are the facts that we are seeing here, but yet we continue to play a deaf ear to it. But anyway, this news is Liberia. Let us keep following. Thank you very much for the call.
Okay, thank you so much for participating. Let's take somebody on this other line here. Good morning. Your name is joining us from?
Yeah, good morning, Baka. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well.
Okay, thank you for the topic on discussion this morning. Baka, first of all, the power grid in the UP is too much. Because what I'm saying, the whole of Unity Party always, since they get into the coalition, it been a lot of problem. And most of the decisions they are making is not really in the interest of the party. So most of the stand-up bearer for the various county or for the various district, they don't want to be party discipline. So all of these things is really haunting the UP party, and they are taking it to be for how many more remain for election? Just 3 more. So when you people come on social media, you people talking about the reality, people say, "Oh yeah, they poor lie," but they are not reading.
They are not reading.
So they are not reading. So when you put in the truth there, and we always come, they poor lie. You cannot support a party which is you don't know what's going on in the party. Now we need to call and come and disagree with what the person is talking. You say, "Oh yeah, it's not true. It's not true." You don't take party get big problem. I should not lie to you. They really have to go back into that concept to try to clean our dirty clothes before October. Please, thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you so much for participating on the show. The phone lines are open. Like I said, on this platform, you may disagree with what we are saying here. Just do it civilly. Probably you have the information, but what we are saying here is what's happening. It's what's happening. So you expect us to talk about it when it's happening within the Coalition for Democratic Change. You believe it. You expect us to talk about it when it's happening to the CPP. You believe it. But when it's happening within the Unity Party and the MDR, when we talk about it, it means that we are blackmailing, right? Everybody know me. I haven't supported any political party. So I don't know why. Let me take this call. Good morning. Your name is joining us from? Hello.
Hello. Yeah, good evening, Bwaka. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Your name is joining us from?
Well, I'm Yulek Mamba. I call from the US.
Okay.
Bwaka, I think there's a sweat to the Unity Party. I think they deserve what is transpiring today. There's nothing new about the Unity Party. The Unity Party is an absolute political party. There are a lot of conflict resolution they need to meet. They need to discuss. They have made a lot of mistakes in the past. And that political party will see what will happen in elections. You will be surprised, Baka. Unity Party will not put a trick on. You will be surprised. Because what they're doing now is a glaring manifestation that Mr. Costa, what Costa has said, these are things coming to pass because of the greed in the party. These are things that are coming to fruition today. I would have said more, but I'm driving right now, so I won't go into deep into what I'm about to say, but I will find time. The Unity Party will become a failure. This same thing they did to Tela Yuri, Bedana Yuri, Herman Costa, and many, many more. These are things that try to resurface the greed, the power hunger, and the lack of institutional building in that party. It is what happened, the lack of leadership. When you give them governance, when you give them power, they will bring Liberia to a popular nuisance or a popular relic.
No. Before you go now, so who you think can best represent the Liberian people? Which political party you think can make that change that you think that can happen for the Liberian people?
Look, Abuka, I do not want to jump the gun. From the metamorphosis from the beginning, I supported Alexander Cummings. I do not look my favorite in the process. I do not mince my word. I do not mince my word. I wanted somebody to represent Liberia. A person who represents Liberia and make Liberia what we anticipated. But today, many of the political leaders are not sincere. They're not following the trend of what Liberia wants. Even though I support Alex Cummings, because I believe Cummings is a new person in the picture. Tiawa Gongo is also a good man. But I will not support CDC because I saw the transformation, the weak transformation leadership of the CDC. I will not support a Unity Party because I saw Unity Party regime had led us for 12 years. Had to squander the resources of the country. And Mr. Boyka, who told Liberians that we have squandered the resources, is still insisting to become a president, that I'm done with Liberia political issues.
But my question here is that we are a few months to the election, and you are making some salient points, but people may likely want to know from you what next for Liberia. Who you think can make that change for us? You have to be, you said Mr. Cummings, you said
let me be sincere.
You said
let me be sincere to you.
You said you partly supported Cummings, but I don't know if you still supporting him for the presidency. If you are supporting him, don't you think you think Mr. Cummings can make that change that others political leader can make?
Look, Abuaka, it's a glaring mistake. Look, let me give you a little insight synopsis of what I'm about to talk about. You know, Henry Costa is my friend, my dear brother. One of the biggest Mr. Costa made was to support Unity Party. I am one of the individuals who cried to Costa, Mr. Costa, do not support Unity Party. They have already been cursed. It is not a political institution. These are people who want to come to state power by force. They are even worse than the CDC. Do not support the Unity Party. And I wrote on my post, a lot of posts I wrote, that if Costa joined the Unity Party, it become a setback for Liberia. Henry Costa is a fine young man. But today, Costa finds himself in a situation with Bwaka.
Okay.
And today, people are on their knees accusing Costa based on falsity without going into the merit.
All right, so my next question. You said you never wanted Costa to join the Unity Party. So which party you think he could have supported and to get Liberia back to what we wanted to be? Which political party?
Look, let me be frank with you. I anticipated Mr. Costa to join Alexander Cummings. And I told Costa, my anticipation of Costa 2029 presidency was show. I believe that Costa will still be president for Liberia. My dear brother, that's why all the denigration, all the relative of Mr. Costa. But Costa has the political will. The name Costa, who fought against the Unity Party for so many years, can read suffix and with suffix.
All right.
But before I close, Waka, the Unity Party is not a recipe for our transformation.
Okay.
The Unity Party is not a party that leads Liberia to a new agenda, a new emancipation. It is not a Unity Party. The Unity Party is cursed.
Okay. Thank you so much. We need to make way for other people. If you really understand, I wanted to get his side of the political arena. When you buy more, you do this, you talk this about the other person, you talk there about the person, meaning that you are supporting somebody in these elections. He already told me now that he's a Alexander Cummings supporter. So others may not take him seriously. All of what he's saying, he's not working in it. They may say he's not working in the interest of Liberia. So that's what I wanted to get the person that he's supporting, and he's made it clear. He said Alexander Cummings is the person that can make that change. So that's it. Everybody supporting their own side of the political arena. So that's why he come here. He defending his side. He felt to himself that Costa was not to work with the Unity Party, but rather Costa should work with Mr. Alexander Cummings. Mr. Rezana Kumi. So we take some more calls. +231 888 624171 0770 102 102 86 010 383 555 102 102. We stay here taking your calls. Yeah, you see, the line is open. You have your right to come and defend or support or canvass for your political leader. You have the right. You can be a sedition. You can be a UPist, someone from the ANC, CPP, whosoever. You can come and canvass for your political leader. We'll give you the opportunity. Just do it civilly. That's all. We stay here talking about the tension that is brewing between the political leader of the MDR and the godfather, Prince Johnson and Jeremiah Kuhn. Some are saying the recording is fake. Some are saying that the article published by the Hot Pepper newspaper is fake. But is the National Elections Commission also fake when they came out with the nomination listing? The listings of candidates that are vying for those positions in Nima County, District number 3, District number 8, and District number 9. So the NEC 2 lie. The NEC 2, they lie. We are taking your calls. 0770 102 102 86 010383 555 102 102. Those in the diaspora, the WhatsApp number is +231 888 62 4171. Call and be a part of the discussion this morning. Yeah. All we can tell you is that as we head to the election, if you have that, that rivalry, that beef among you guys, there is need that you settle things now to prepare yourself for the election. Let's take this person on the line here this morning. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, your name is
hello. I'm Richard Harry Jr. I'm joining in from Ita, Precise Road.
Okay, welcome, Richie.
Yeah. You see the recording people play all around this is a doctored recording. If you listen to the recording, you see it being cut and join. When you remember when Prince Johnson went on a show about Yobli Kenya Laura, there was a recording the doctor, and they tried to use it as it is Jeremiah Kuhn he was talking to. No, it was when he went on the Spoon FM about the nomination of Jeremiah Kuhn over Yobli Kenya Laura. That was the recording they tried to use, and doctor and tried to use it around. It is not something like to say, oh, it is something like he called Jeremiah Kuhn and talking about this. It is a fake recording.
Okay, so let's look at the race in Nima County, District number 3, District number 8 and 9. With the both parties feeding candidates there, that's going against each other, bro.
Okay, let me just say this point to you, Baka. They are not in a marriage. The two political parties, they are separate by themselves. And sometimes you will look at, it's not because Prince Johnson is from Nima County, all of the districts should be under his control. You should know that within the process, the United Party had a candidate that was contesting or that was putting in himself to contest the representative position there. And at the end of the day, this guy is popular more than the NDR. NDR will force or put in a candidate. The two parties can have a dialogue. You put a candidate, I put my candidate. It should be the case. So you don't know what happened behind closed door, and you decide to say that the two parties are supporting two different candidates in the same era. It happened in District 17. For example, District 17, CC is carrying dear blue. But the party is going Roland Dake. The party is going Roland Dake. But they are carrying, they put DJ Blue on the ticket. So it can happen anywhere. So you can say the United Party takes that. United Party, the first thing you should know that United Party had a representative position before. Okay? Tingle, he was a representative representing United Party in the Lagos district. So you can say that, the two parties, they all went to processor, so they are feeding two different separate candidates. There are two different parties.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. That's your point. Let's take somebody else on this line. Good morning. Your name is joining us from?
Good morning, Boakai. My name is Napoleon Soso, calling from Los Angeles this morning. Boakai, you see, when you know, in a family, when the parents calls their son, and that swear is on the son, everywhere he goes, he don't, trying to get a job, he won't be able to get a job. His life won't be prosperous. That's how the Unity Party is. There's a big cost. The caller that call and say that Unity Party is cost, that's true. Unity Party have committed a lot of atrocity. Not only to kill people, they say you commit atrocity, but there are a lot of young people today that couldn't even go to school because of the money that was stolen by the Unity Party that were head by Helen Joyce Salifu and Omer Boakai. Today, there are a lot of people that can't even afford to farm just because of the poor leadership of Helen Joyce Salifu and Omer Boakai and some of the Unity Party force. So because of that, there are some people that lost their life, like Harry Greed. Today, you see the Unity Party struggling.
But Mr. Soso, somebody may say the leadership of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf may be totally different from the leadership of Joseph Newman Boakai. Joseph Newman Boakai was a vice president, even though he had some position. We may not compare the leadership of Ellen to that of the leadership of Boakai. There may be little slight comparison there, though. But we may not 100% say it will be the same.
Okay. So let's say they say there's a saying that said that the bread with the same fellow fly together, right? Everyone all use that parable, right?
Yes, of course we do. We do use it.
Okay. So why we use it for? Is because we know that, you see, Boakai was sitting down, he said he was part. Somebody that said they squander opportunity. Liberians should be careful. Because if you squander that opportunity, you're trying to correct your mistake, which is the opportunity Omer Boakai talking about is that he never stole enough. So he coming back now to satisfy the money that he will leave for his great-grandchildren. That's the reason why he's trying to take office. So he's trying to come back and fix what he have not, stolen from the Liberian people. And that's why it's on the Unity Party. If you see a lot of people like Mr. Costa that was part of the Unity Party, trying to stay away from the Unity Party. Now, Mr. Ure, if you see all these people why have Omer Boakai alone? People work with him and then alas they being dumped. It's because of God. God don't like ugly. Don't like ugly. So because of the ugly behavior of Boakai, people are distancing themselves from him.
So, Mr. Soso,
look at the former VP pick.
Yeah, Mr. Soso, what few months to the election? What can we do now to make that change? Who can we entrust with state power in Liberia?
Okay, so I will urge the Liberians now. You have the past, the present, and the future. The problem about we Liberian, we believe in eating today, we eat one time a day, and then we say tomorrow we'll bring it. Liberian don't think about tomorrow. Instead of all eating half of the bowl of rice and keep a little bit for the money, which is in the money, we always want to eat. And most Liberians are followers. They don't believe that they can be a leader too. That's the reason why we are gravitating towards older people. But Liberians have a choice to make. We have three categories. We have three categories of people running in these elections. We have the past, which is Omer Boakai, that got our country where it is today. And you have George Weah, which is the CDC, which is that have our country, the present, and then you have the future in Mr. Gonglo, in Mr. Alexander Cummings. So we're looking at, there are two people right now that we're looking at that we can say the future, Alexander Cummings and Gonglo.
Okay,
so we can't go back to the past again.
If you are asked between Alexander Cummings and Mr. Gonglo, who you think the Liberian post should make president?
The problem about Gonglo, for me, I believe in the private sector. I believe in the private sector because I have a business in the Ivory Coast.
Mr. Soso, the question is very simple. Between,
yeah, I come here. I will answer the question. Let me tell you the reason.
Let me just make my point now. The question is very simple. Between Mr. Alexander Cummins and Mr. Gonglo, who you think can better serve Liberia now that we need to change this country?
Boakai, the people in radio land, when I give you a straight answer, they may not understand my reason. So let me give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, but the time, we're looking at the time now, because other people have to be a part of the show.
Yeah, the time I will do it fast. I will do it faster. Please, I will do it faster. If you want, I will pay for that particular 5 seconds. Let me tell you this. Yeah, because our people need to understand, because we want to go back home. When I'm in the Ivory Coast, visiting my businesses in the Ivory Coast, it hurt my feeling when I'm next door to Ivory Coast and I can't go to Liberia because business don't flourish in Liberia. If you see, I believe in the private sector. Government can develop a country. The private sector develops a country. Mr. Gonglo, as a lawyer, I don't believe that Mr. Gonglo can bring investors in the country. Let's be fair here to the Liberian people. Mr. Gonglo cannot bring investors in the country. And I believe that with the know-how of Mr. Elizano B. Cummins, he can bring investors. So between the two, you need job or you want politics. Politics cannot develop country. We're talking about job. I want for Papa to be coming home with black class today. I believe in the private sector. So Mr. Cummins is the best candidate right now to bring Liberia out of the kind of suffering that our people going through. I want to go back to Liberia like Ivory Coast.
All right.
So I think Mr. Cummins is the best right now.
All right. Thank you so much. Mr. Cummins is the best. That's your own side of it. Let's take somebody else. Somebody may disagree with you.
Best right now.
Let's take this person. Good morning. Your name, where joining us from?
Boakai. Good morning, my brother.
Yeah. Your name, sir. Where you calling us from?
Yeah. Good. I'm David Akola. I'm calling from Oslo.
Okay, welcome.
You know, the last caller, Sosa, is a naive fellow. You know, he don't know the politics. This is a man who have established business, according to him, in Ivory Coast, is accusing Boakai of all the corruptions and things that went to have happened to Liberia. You know, people have to understand the politics, and these things will happen. There are people that HIV, your wife will be supporting another political party, somebody else supporting another political party. So now, for me, I don't think it's the time. That particular fellow is a communist supporter. So now you ask the simple question: Gonglo and this person, the man is talking about Gonglo cannot bring investor. Who told you that Gonglo cannot bring investors?
But that's
so for me, these guys
that's the problem. I don't know why Mr. Soso is saying that. Nobody will be a president and say they can bring investors. I don't know. Except the way that you will start governing the system, the country. That's why we make investor to shy away from you. But once you take the seat, you will see people coming in. But the way your people, your ministers, your cabinet minister will start approaching the people, that's why you'll see them backing off. Like what's happening now to Joshua. So the issue about who can bring investor, investors can come. You don't need to go and convince investor. Once they know that you are a city president and you are in the interest of the people, they will work along with you.
I believe in my brother. Soso is a disgrace, and I think that
No, bro. Let respect him for his view, bro. We shouldn't say that. Let respect him for his view. That's his view. So we have to respect him. We shouldn't come and disrespect him on this platform. We have to respect everybody's view here. Let's take some calls. +231 888 He feels that Mr. Kumi is the best. That's his view, and I respect him for that. You can say Joseph Boakai is the best. I respect you for that. The other person can say George Weah is the best. I respect everybody for that. But let us respect each other as we head to the election. Because of politics, we shouldn't come and they respect each other. Let's take this person here. All right. Sorry about that. Let's see if we can come back. 0770-102-102 86-0103-83 555 102. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 624 71. So somebody say, yeah, the recording, like fake recording, it's an old recording. Somebody say this, that day. Prepare your propaganda arm well. Prepare them, because few days from now they can be opening. You will hear a lot of things. And here. Once they come out, we'll play them when they are being verified by us. Let's take somebody on this line here. Good morning, welcome. Your name is joining us from?
Morning, Bogdan. Morning, Linda. So I have few points to make, right? Okay, you touch on something, but you know I went into detail, but I think you've been talking about it. For me, I'm not a supporter of Costa, but I'm begging United Party people, you all please leave petrol. You all please leave petrol. Me and petrol were born in the same month. I born in 24.
No.
I think he born before me.
La today na a sedition that you talking about people should leave Costa.
So, can you give me time?
No, I can't. You will get it. I will get you the time. I will get you the time. When last a sedition like you started supporting Costa?
I'm not. I told you from the beginning, I'm not a supporter.
Okay, when last you started defending? When last you started defending Costa? When last you started defending Costa as a sedition?
Okay, this everything have time, right? When Costa was against my president, Bob Murphy, my president, United Party people were calling Costa hero. Costa is still a hero, and our hero, you be our hero. But that's serious. Please tell United Party people to be our hero, no matter what. Federal legging, he go to ANC. Federal legging, he go to I know MDR, whatsoever he go, but now United Party. Hey, United Party people say they wicked. They left that my brother up. And now, you have to say, we will follow Pedro to the letter. Yesterday, I saw Bonnie on live talking about, United Party promo, go black Costa. Y'all blacking, we will follow him. When y'all call him hero, he was working for y'all on Grateful and Sonoma Swan and according to him.
All right. Your time is up. You are a lady, please, man. You are a lady. Easy. So that's why Costa can say is the political the base is our support base can change, but we can change. You know, when we were supporting or where Costa was, let me not say we, when Costa was supporting the United Party, everybody in the United Party was singing praises to Costa. Hey, they were jumping here and there. They were jumping here and there, saying Costa is our hero, blah blah blah. Then the United Party, the citizen people, were the one crying babies. The ANC people and the CPP people were the one crying all around here. So today now, I hear a sedition, calling today defending Costa. Let's take some calls here. Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, welcome, man. You have disappeared from the internet. We're not seeing the show in Bonga there, man.
But the show is on. Okay. The show is on.
Yeah, but the internet guy disappeared. I don't know what happened. The live video disappeared. But it's okay. Let me tell you what happened in our recording. It was the time Senator Prince Johnson appeared on Sponsor addressing Senator Yobi Kanga, talking about her temperament. She can be chosen as vice president. That's the recording that, and I know, they forgot but I said that the Labepo was smart. That's the recording that they went and play on the Morse. They said that Prince Johnson said that. That the recording that they used was Senator Prince Johnson called on Sponsor that night. And he talked about Senator Yobi Kanga Lawrence. And now he came by apologize by he talking that way to her. So we are very smart people. Let us find better propaganda because it's dead on the arrival. Daniel Guinea from Bonga. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We take 3 more calls. And I know another United Party man not coming again. Thomas Will. I know he's coming. Thomas, good morning. Welcome, Tom Will.
Yeah, Mama, you just wake me up and I'm going to call. You know, let me tell you something.
Hey.
You know, there are 2 groups of people you see masquerading around here. You know, about the Costa business. Boaga, there are some of us who started following Costa when Costa never had a political party. When Costa was just an advocating for the betterment of Liberia. At that time, there was no ALP. Those of us who've been following Costa from that time, we are concerned about his political career. We are concerned about his survival.
We are concerned about his sustainability. You understand? But those people who started following Costa when he was supporting CDC or when he was supporting Unity Party, these are the people who you see on Facebook saying nonsense and say, oh, we are happy. You know, with us, we are happy. It's not with all we are happy. But some of us who started supporting this brother when he never had a political party, when you were attached to no political party, we are concerned. That's part of what is happening, but we are concerned about his political future. You understand? So people don't mind it. People will come, oh, we happy because Costa on our side today for Unity Party, or we happy today because Costa on our side for CDC or ALP. Look, Bwaka, let me tell you something. Costa has to be very, very mindful and careful. Let me be very honest to you. What people are doing, they are making mongering. You see CDC people coming up saying they're happy. Yesterday was not easy on Costa Show. What we have asked Costa to do, my honest advice to Mr. Pedro Costa is to remain silent, observe this entire political process if he does not want to be engaged politically. But do not go with these CDC people who are all passing around. This brother has people who been with him from the onset with political party, with our political party. I listened to Sedition one show yesterday, and the people who used to insult the brother say they are happy, they are going to add him to their Facebook list, they are going to support him, they love him.
So you are said to you black the man because they say I'm a black the man, you're black the man too?
No, let me tell you something, Bwaka. Bwaka, I'm a professional person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm an independent thinker. Bwaka, when in Liberia, where I never had food to eat, where I had an independent mind. I'm in America working for my own money. Do you think somebody can influence me? Did you carry me to Costa to ask me to? Are you carrying me to Costa before you telling me to Black Costa? Are you buying my phone? Are you paying for my cell phone bill? Are you feeding my family and I to tell me what to do to go to Black Costa? That was elementary. That was stupid. And I cannot tolerate that nonsense. That was nonsense. Okay. Besides political affiliation, besides being a political leader, we have extra relationship, friendship that existed between us. So do you think because Costa is not for Unity Party, so the friendship ends? I'm not a Unity Party partisan. It is Costa. It was Costa after 6 years, almost 6 years, preaching the good news of Unity, of not Unity Party, but Joseph Boakai, that carried on to Joseph Boakai. After 5 years or close to 6 years, we are get accustomed to the good news of Joseph Boakai, the goodness of Joseph Boakai through Costa. When Costa falls apart with Unity Party, does that mean that I should black Costa? That's a nonsense. I will not black Costa. Costa remains a friend, Costa remains a brother, and we will continue to be a brother. So the only mistake Costa made is to keep us to teach us for 6 years the JMB doctrine. He taught the JMB doctrine for 5 years, almost 6 years, and within less than 3 months to election to complete the work, he's saying that we should leave, and it is not possible because you have to take in another 6 years to convince us to leave Joseph Boakai. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We take 2 more calls, then we wrap it up. We are already out of time. Plus 231 888 624171. It makes no sense that way. Yesterday when Frank Gibson called, what made me to block Frank Gibson? Let me just be real here. What made me to block Frank Gibson? Frank Gibson used to call, even if I'm not on a show, he used to call continuously. He will call back to back. If he are doing doing different things, the male used to be calling continuously just to disturb. So that what got me mad, and I block him. And I can always forget to unblock him up until yesterday when he brought it up. I went unblocking. But let me tell you, politics. We are just few days to the end of this particular political tension in the country. You may like or hate Costa. Your political leaders are reaching out. No political leader in Liberia will say that they don't want the support of Costa. That's a very big lie. It's a lie. And you as an ordinary supporter, if you think that, oh, because you are saying, oh, I will unfollow, I will this, I will that, all of you can go and follow. But Joseph Boakai will not tell you he will unfollow Costa. Even the job we are made today, where he say all the things about Joey would never, he ain't Joey on friend of Costa and later on added him back. The Mr. Kumis. They can talk. That's why I can tell people, don't kill yourself for politicians. The people that you are insulting other people for today, you will see them together tomorrow. Then you now have insulted people for that particular person, you start to bear your head and when you see them in shame. You start to bear your head in shame. We all have a life after politics. We all have a life after politics. The political tension right after October 10. If there's a second round in the election, you will see the change again in the political arena. You will see the change. And the person that you are saying today, oh, let me black him. Let all go and black him. Let all friend him. Let's do the one. Let's do that one. If the person turn around tomorrow again and say, okay, I realize, I've seen that, oh, Ambassador Boakai is the best person, blah, blah, blah. Then you'll be the same person again. Come here again and say, oh, Mr. Costa, please add me here. Or Mr. Costa, let me add him again. If you know certain thing that me, if I know that you are hating on me too much, whenever I see your post to avoid everything, the back and forth between you and I, all I do, I highlight your post there. It will not come on my news feed again. It gone. Not to say, yeah, I will not be friendly with friends. But once I know that post is whatsoever on me or whatsoever, I will not see it. I will not hear about it. People tag me, you don't see nothing there again. It finished. But as we head to the election, you will see a lot of things happening. People will cry because the tension will be too high. The tension will be too high. The tension will be too high. So, folks, this is how we come to the end of today's edition of the Costa Show. I've been here alone, Boakai Amara Kamara, and join us tomorrow. We'll be back with a brand new edition of the Costa Morning Show today. We play you a recording, the news emerging with the that's the Unity Party and the MDR is something that we needed to flag, and we flag it. And we also play you the recording wherein people are saying, oh, the recording fake, they this, they that. We also play you that recording. So join us tomorrow. We'll be back here with a brand new edition of the Costa Morning Show. Boakai Amara Kamara is my name. Up until then, it's bye-bye from my end.